Uncle Frank is very, very special, He's very blessed to see 80 years, and we know that with God's grace, he's going to continue to have many more years of good health and prosperity. He is a very humble, a man of very little words, but someone that I uphold with such respect because, not only is he humble, but he's very loving. In everything that he does, he's always reaching out with love. And I want to thank him for who he is, and I want to say happy birthday from Steve and the kids. I know my dad is not here, so on behalf of my parents as well, we want to wish you a happy birthday, Uncle Frank. As we are gathered here today to celebrate this special birthday, if you would like to share something, if you want to say happy birthday, if there's something you'd like to share with us, we'd like you to take that opportunity right now.
Well, I would like to wish my father here a happy birthday. I must thank everybody for being here today to celebrate this special day. 8 is a big number. I played cricket a long time. The most I made was 80.
Yeah?
And I remember when I was growing up, 13, 14 years, my dad here, we used to go catch fish. And we went to the creek, the savannah, through the cast net. And we went over, he's trying to pull the net over, and the cord cut. And the net went down. I was like 13 or 14 at the time. And I was diving to get the cast net up. I got it stuck on my foot. I was bringing up a couple feet more to get to the top. I couldn't make it. So I let go of the net and I get up because I was running out of breath. So another thing, at that age when we used to go, I used to work hard. We used to go in the morning, at 6 in the morning, sometimes I come back 7 o'clock in the night. And someday you go and take the sauce, and they come with a motorbike, and if you don't open the gate, the time you gone again. So you gotta run and open the gate. First time, well, it's gone, and maybe you stay a couple of hours or two, and then then you come back. So with all that said, I'd like to wish you a happy birthday, and all the best, and I love you.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Dad. You always say at the age of 70 you will be gone. But at least 10 years more, and I hope you live another 20. Happy birthday, Dad. Happy birthday, Dad. It's been nice living with you all these years. Home from work, I sit in the chair, and I have my plate in my hands. He'll pick it up so he can watch YouTube every day. He do all my garbage for me on Tuesday, so I can sit there and watch TV with you guys. Nice, happy birthday.
I love you. I would not be here without you. You're the reason I have the life I have now, and I love you for that, for everything you do for me. And hope to see you live another 20, 30, 40 years. At least maybe to see one of your great grandkids. Not from me. Or a wedding or something. Again, not from me. Again, I'm looking at you. Just want to say I love you.
also wouldn't be the person I am today without you, and by that I wouldn't be a spoiled brat without you. I wouldn't know how to do math if it wasn't for you. I'm so grateful for you and everything you do, and I hope you make it to 100. I love you.
Number, but if you want me to rub your leg, let me know.
Happy birthday, Dada. Thank you for all the wise words that you've given me over the past few years. I hope I reach to be 80 one day. I hope I look like you when I'm 80. Someone that's 80 but looks like they're 55, I would say. So happy birthday, Dada. I love you.
Hi Dada, happy birthday. You've done so much for us. You taught me Melina how to write and everything. You're very funny, you're strong. And I just want to say happy birthday and I love you.
Happy birthday, Dada. You deserve a long and prosperous life. We're so grateful for everything you've done for our family, and I hope I can be as full as wisdom. Wait. I hope I can be as full as. Wait. I hope I can be as full of wisdom as you are when I'm older. I love you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mr. Frank. I've known Uncle Frank for sometimes a long time ago. I used to work in the Celebratory nursery, and he used to be in the office. And I think he used to work in the hospital too for some time. But our relation grew when he came over here. When in Guyana, he had everything, and then suddenly there was a problem with his job. And, he never gave up. He held his family, as Suri said, with a castnet thing. They did certain job. I think he went to the interior site to work and stuff. He even used to do trading and all these things. So whatever he has today he's a role model for a lot of young people and a lot of people that give up when things were done. And when he came here, I had the opportunity of being with him, and it wasn't easy for a man who left Guyana with his house. He had a mini boss, he had a business, whatever he had there, but it was a well set living, like he had everything. And when he came here, I remember the first place that they lived was a small apartment in Gale Street. He and Uncle Kumar and all these guys together. And from there, I could see that he had this vision, he had this strength, he had this thing that, then he went to live at, I think, Malini for some time, and a lot of things he went through in his life. But today, I'll say that God bless him, and Auntie too. Auntie look beautiful too. With good health so far, that he's strong, he's healthy, and at 80, there's many people that gone the other way already that died, and God wants him to be to live for his grandchildren, to live for many more things, to show the world that there is people who is strong and who has this willpower to live and show this thing that you never give up in life. God bless you, and many, many.
Used to fit in that apartment, and we had the best food, the best laughs, and I think today he's someone that's so quiet, and he just gives you that little smile to let you know everything's good. But the best memories for him has always been family. So I know that he hasn't said anything yet for this evening, but family is what he's all about, and he wants to thank each one for being here today. You know, family is so important to him that he had family come in from the States. So I know he has two beautiful sisters that would like to come forward and
I want to Francis that on behalf of myself, I'm so sorry my husband and my son, they are not here in Guyana. So I still showed up. I want to wish you a long and blessed and healthy life. More than 80, you live longer. And I could remember, you know, in Guyana, we don't have no radio, no nothing. The first radio, we bought the first radio when he started working. And you used to make a shelf on there, and everybody in the street used to look at the radio for listen to cricket. And I never know to say time. And he bought a clock. And he used to turn the hand and he said, this time, this side is past and that side is 2. And that's how I learned to know time. And I wish you all the best. Thank you.
On behalf of my mom. For everybody, I travel all the hours to come just to for your 80th birthday, so you might remember how special you are. And I wish you all the best and many, many more in the future. Happy birthday.
thank you. I know Ryan, the driver, I'm sure you drove to bring them here, so you know it.
Alright, hello everyone, Ryan, Uncle Frank's sister's son, all the way from Connecticut. I think Amy said it the best. My recollection is just a lot of wisdom over the years. You're just a general knowledge guy, news, sports, everything, and I think hopefully that rubs off on the grandkids here. You've been the glue for your family, so hoping all the grandkids adopt that and take that forward into their life. So appreciate everything you've done for me and the family as well. So thank you and happy 80th.
Is it twist?
I believe he has a niece.
I'm Mom Frank's older sister's daughter. She's not here anymore, but I want to wish you a very happy birthday. My mom always loved you, and I remember my dad used to call you Busy Bee because you couldn't sit still. He was always moving. And so I wish you all the best, and may God continue to bless you and Mommy and the rest of the family. So all the best.
Yeah. On behalf of myself, my husband, and 2 kids, I want to wish my father-in-law happy 80th birthday. Wish you over 100. You too.
You kept me alive. Happy 80th birthday, Uncle Frank. I didn't know all this until you told me. I'm happy for you. Best of luck. God blessing. Have a wonderful 20 more years and add more years to go. Okay, thank you very much. I'm here to hug you now.
It's my 80th birthday. I never thought to myself that I'd be living this long. But fortunately, the good Lord has spared my life. And I thank this lady who is standing by my left here to have been caring for me for the past 60 years. On the 8th of October 2024, 60 years since we were hitched together. She is still here, and I am still here. I've listened to all the sentiments that you people have expressed towards me, and I'm grateful. Some of it I might not have deserved it, but nevertheless, it's my birthday, and thanks for all the living in Guyana was not easy. For a matter of fact, we are the second generation of Indians that left India. And we took over from the slaves in Guyana. My grandfather, my grandmother, we took over from them. So we were housed in Loji. I don't know whoever knew what is a Loji. A Loji is a stretch of house that can house about 20 or 30 people. And there was only a partition that separated families. It was about 4 feet high, and down at the bottom, it was an earthen floor, and our family had the chula. You know what the chula? The things we used to cook on. It's a fireside. It's a fireside. There are chula. That's what
Chula.
the Hindi word is chula. It's fireside. And that is what we cook on. Now, our toilets were a communal toilet. It housed about 30 people and stretched across the sideline. And when you go to the toilet, you're going to find one individual there, another one facing one another. This is the kind of life that we led when our parents left India. Now, come 1950s or thereabout, things started to improve for our family. We were given, and then the Sugar Industry Labor Welfare Fund was established, in where people from the sugar estates were given plots of land to build houses. Some went to Medimirzar, some went to Zeeburg, some went to Kashba, and we ourselves, we went to Haifat Pasha. Now we had one trench, a canal, and that black water. We used to cook, drink, wash and everything like that. So our lives were very difficult during those days. For a matter of fact, our parents were so dirt poor that we used to sleep on jute bags. I don't know who ever know about jute bags. Right? That's what we used to sleep on, jute bags. We used to push our feet in the jute bags, prevent mosquitoes from biting us, put one over our head, and we used to put a kind of pillow there. You know what we used for pillows? We used to use the arrows of the cave, right? And we go and cut, my stepfather and myself, we used to go and cut it. And we dried it, and we used those as pillows. This is how we used to live. So you see, our life was very difficult. It happens in the 1950, the Sugar Industry Labor Welfare Fund was established. And we had to remove from the sugar estate. And we were given these plot of lands to build our houses. At that point in time, they were giving $750 and $250. $750 to buy the materials for the houses, $250 to paint them. And they repay that money about $2 per week. Now it is when our life started to develop, because we started to get potable waters from the pipe and so on, and our life started to improve. But our parents, there was such a people, and they were so constructive. And every one of their children who had an aptitude for education, they bought them books and so on. So they had to rely on those children, so they can be somebody for themselves and they can help the family when they grow up. And this was the kind of understanding that they had during that period of time. And they made a lot of children, 5, and you may hear about 8 and 9 children, because they always said to themselves that one of them will become a doctor, and one of them will become probably a lawyer or somebody, and they will uplift themselves. So you see, our conditions, the conditions that we grew up in, was very difficult, but yet we were able to lift our heads above the water. In 1960, I got a job in the accounts office. Right? I worked in all departments, stores account, payments, payroll. Then I worked in the hospital for a period of time as a hospital staff. So this is how I started progress in life, and I moved up from one place to another. Then in 1975, I was made a field supervisor. I had to go out into the field to supervise the workers. Right? Then in 1985, racism was in the order of the day. You had Bonham was in power. They were getting rid of the Indians and replace them with blacks. So unfortunately, I was dismissed. I I didn't know what I dismissed for. I took my mother to the ombudsman, who was supposed to be a fairman. His name was Dan Japan. He said, "Sonny, I see no reason for your dismissal." But everybody was afraid of Burnham, because Burnham was a dictator, and he was killing his own people. So I had to contend with that decision. Until now, today I can't even get that. I can't even get that report. Then I went into trading, because at that time they had the economy was so bad that I had to trade suitcase trader going from Brazil to Guyana. And I tell you this, that we had to sleep at Guyana Airways in the concrete just to get a ticket to go from Georgetown to Leyte, to get over to Bofis, to get over to Brazil. The first time I went there, we slept on the concrete. No, we thought we were the first in line, but when we go there, we didn't know the black guy was taking bribe to get people on the flight to go to Brazil.
Right here.
So I told the guy who took me there, I said, Harun, his name was Harun. I said, "Harun, I ain't deal with this shit, man." He said, "Here, man, you got $100? I said, "Yes." "Give me the $100. So I gave him the $100, and he went in to give the black guy the $100. And from then on, from that $100, I was in Brazil every 2 weeks, bringing goods, selling, and then my wife was selling the goods, and I was bringing the goods, right? So this is how I started to develop, and then I got my sister who was sitting down there. I asked her to sell a minibus for me, and she did that voluntarily, right? And from then our life, financially secure. Right? And their family, I also gave you a special welcome to this meeting. So you got a little bit of history from me, because at the ATA people look forward for history. You know, they ask you, what was it like when you were growing up? Right? So at least you get a part of it. So life wasn't easy for us. It was rough. But we survived. Right? And I'm grateful for this lady for sticking by me for 60 years. And I can tell you, you young couple, one of the things that she does is that whenever I rave and rant, she doesn't answer. Right? She keeps quiet. Right? But you bet, when you go to the bed, she can tell me, so and so and so. So this is how we've been able to keep this kind of relationship going. Right? Because she's so...
Uncle Frank, they agree with me, man, though.
We've been able to keep this relationship going. And it is 60 years now since we've been together. That was the 8th of October this year. Right?
Say happy anniversary.
Thank you for listening.